Evening, everybody. I hope you're staying warm because it is really, really cold. Well, they're going to be in the 40s today, maybe dip down to the 30s, but regardless, bad weather. Highland Hornets, boys lacrosse, you haven't covered too many of their games this season. Well, guess what? Today I will be covering one of their games. We're taking on that team in red, otherwise known as the Kent Roosevelt Rough Riders. And the Roosevelt Rough Riders do a good job, as we all know by now. We are 3-2 on the season. Of course, the only game that we broadcast this year was a loss, I believe. With the Brunswick, it's been like 2 weeks since the last game go, Lord, more than 2 weeks. 2 weeks and 1 day to be exact, but you get the gist. It's been a while. But have no fear, we're back. More than 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. I'm like, no, it could not have been the 31st. It felt like a long time before. I will tell you one thing, folks. This should be a dandy today. Some American Conference battle out here between the good guys and the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Nate Howard right there. He does a dandy, as we all know by now. He leads the gang and hopefully will lead us to another win today. I don't doubt it because he's a good coach and we do a good job. And I think WHBW is broadcasting it today. Well, why wouldn't we? Because there was no baseball today. It got rained out. And of course, baseball won't be till tomorrow, and we'll be doing BW softball tomorrow. So there is that. I am Tommy Marin, reminding you, if you stumble upon this video, hit the like button, subscribe button, bell icon. The goal is to reach 800 subscribers by the end of the school year. Now, will that happen or whatnot? Kind of down it, but you never know, folks. You never know. I'd love to have 800 subscribers. 755 is not too shabby. Home run Tank Aaron had in his career. But I'm not here to talk about baseball. I'm here to talk about boys lacrosse. Oh boy, I can't wait to see who wins this one. As we are trying to pick up a win and go to 4-2 on the season. Wouldn't that be nice, folks? I think it'd be super nice. What is not nice, of course, is the weather. It is a chilly and miserable day here in Granger, Ohio. I have not done a Highland game in seemingly a long time. I've been doing a lot of BW or a night class or whatever the case is. But have no fear, we're here today. I'm here at least for what should be a good game. Now the thing is that, what do you call it? Roosevelt's team bus didn't show up till very late. I was a little unsure if we were going to play this game or whatnot. Not because of the weather, but of course the bus was running super late. I'm like, they going to show up? Sure enough, they finally did. Had to play a JV lacrosse game, a 9-2 victory for the JV team of ours. And we are definitely going to enjoy that one, folks. JV team, I believe, is undefeated. We'll have to do another win in varsity, and maybe by a little bit more, but it was 2 20-minute halves, and not just that, but the clock was running even after a goal, even after anything, and there was a 5-minute halftime break, and that was because, of course, Roosevelt was very late to the party here tonight. But, you know what they say, better late than never. They might win today, who knows? I hope they don't win, but there's always a possibility of that happening. There's a reason why you play the games, as I like to say. What's going on this week, you might be wondering? Well, of course, today, Highland Boys Lacrosse. Tomorrow, a BW softball game against, I believe, Grove City. The first game only at 3 because of my night class. After that, we'll have, or on Thursday, it'll be softball. I'm back here at the tire for the, what do you call it? Boys lacrosse game if we have time permitting. And then after that, Friday we'll have women's lacrosse against Marietta. And then, of course, a softball game. I think it's Otterbein, I want to say, at 3 p.m. So 2 days dedicated to Highland coverage, 2 days dedicated to BW coverage. So there is that. The Hornets trying to pick up another win out here. Wouldn't that be nice, folks? I think it'd be swell. I'll try to make it over. Ah, yes, a chilly day. We'll see if the weather improves in the future. I heard it's going to be somewhere, folks, around the 60s soon on Thursday, which would be nice because I tell you, I'm tired of this weather. But that's just how it is. The concession stands right there. As you can tell, not too many people here at the game. Of course, that's because of how bad the weather is. And Roosevelt's kind of a hike, which this might be the second to last time, more than likely, we play Roosevelt in boys lacrosse. You know well by now that they won't be in the Suburban League starting in 2026. So next year, it's going to be a farewell tour for them, Cuyahoga Falls and Talmadge. Talmadge really surprised me. And Roosevelt and Cuyahoga Falls, unfortunately, they have some struggles out there, I guess you might say, when playing American Conference. Talmadge has been in the American Conference for many years, or Suburban League for many years, and they usually do a good job. I was a little surprised when I learned that they were going to leave. I forgot what conference. And of course, it's our farewell tour in the American Conference next year because we're jumping ship to the National Conference. Good Lord, my brother's going to be a senior that year. Sure as heck hope that doesn't come anytime soon. Oh, wow, oh, wow, oh, wow. What I'm not oh wowing about is that this game should be good. Always the intent to win it. You see the wind blowing and howling like crazy. You see the American flag really going up in the air out there. And the wind's really going from what will be from our left to our right tonight. I don't know if you can tell by the American flag or whatnot, but I don't know if you can tell or whatnot. Fortunately, we'll be in the press box today. Thank heavens, it's not good weather. We got less than 10 minutes. It's drizzling outside. We'll see if the weather gets any better or whatnot. Good thing I brought my winter jacket. Otherwise, I'd be super duper cold out here. There's no denying that. I started this live stream with about 18 minutes before the starting lineups, the national anthem. I believe they do the what? National anthem first and then the starting lineups. I want to say. I don't know, but what I do know is that I always get mixed up. With opening faceoff was supposed to be at 6:30 today. We're running well behind schedule, of course, 30 minutes late, bare minimum. Probably gonna be about 35 minutes late, considering everything. Well, you know what? I'm just glad we're playing it. Very glad to play today. These are two good schools. These are two schools trying to pick up a much needed win in Suburban League play. Will we pick it up is the question as I see a lacrosse ball heading my way. And it'll ricochet back. There it is. I don't know how one stays warm in this case scenario, but that's just how everybody's got to deal with today. So some of those dudes in shorts. I always say, I'm going to say again, there's a reason why, that's one of the reasons why I couldn't be an athlete, being in shorts in unbelievably cold weather. Not in a jacket in unbelievably cold weather. That's not for me. Because I'm a skinny guy, I'm like 140 pounds. That's not much. I think it's a lot, but it's not. So there is that. Now you see some of those fellas out there wearing shorts, trying to stay warm in some chilly weather tonight. Where will we be in the press box? We will be up to the left of the press box, not or in the press box, left side the press box. Right about there, right where the H and I are in Highland Hornets. Below it, I ought to say. So, 7:18 till it's go time. It's a chilly day. That is for sure. Ain't no denying that. Anyways, folks, hope you're enjoying my content here on YouTube because you won't be getting too much of it within or by the end of May. The grind's gonna come to a halt up until early August, of course, when it will be time to get the fall season underway. I'll probably squeeze in some videos out there, a video or two in June or July. But you got the gist. Obviously, not too many videos gonna be made after about 4, 5, 6 weeks from now. So there is that. Hope you folks will enjoy this, and hopefully you folks will get me to 800 by the end of the school year. That's not an easy task, but hey, you never know. Never know. Rough Riders practicing. The water pressure's back here at Highland. You can tell by those water pumps right there. And that the bathrooms are up and running again, which is always a good thing to see. And the concession stands, you saw the concession stands not that long ago. All right. Everybody's still looking forward to this one. Surprised ain't nobody tuned in tonight. I mean, considering the fact that the weather's pretty poor and this is a highly anticipated game, you might say. Oh, well, guess that's just how it is. Once again, considering the fact that the Highland baseball game will be tomorrow at Revere, and considering the fact that it is tomorrow, tomorrow at 5 instead of being tomorrow at, I don't know, 12 or 1, which probably won't happen considering spring break, or not spring break. It's obviously well past that, but considering the fact that it's a school day, that will not be broadcast here in WHBW. We will, however, have BW softball against Grove City tomorrow at 3 p.m. About 4.5 minutes left. You see it right there. So it's time to reveal who's going to be starting. And hearing the national anthem as always. Almost there, folks. Almost there. As I'm trying to kill some time out here. I always run out of things to say. Of course, you've seen what the BW men's lacrosse team has done and the women's lacrosse team has done. It's impressive. Let's hope that the boys lacrosse team at Highland can do the same. Of course, the girls lacrosse team, we're at Roosevelt today. So there is that. We'll see what happens out here for this dandy of a contest. We'll see is the question. Two good teams, of course, two American Conference teams, but not for long, as I, explained earlier. If you didn't hear my explanation, well, you can back it up, of course. But yeah, they won't be in the Suburban League, we'll be in the National Conference, long story short. I already mentioned that by now. Apologies if I sounded mean. Did not mean to. But hopefully these guys will pick up a win. This is a good team, and this team does a dandy. I'm pretty sure we all know that by now. I see a lot of Roosevelt players out there trying to get some food out there, so there is that. Don't know where Coach Howard is, but I do know he's trying to pick up a big win today in less than 3 minutes from now. It's 12-minute quarters in high school lacrosse instead of, what do you call it? Instead of 15 like in BW lacrosse, so there is that. We're almost ready to begin this party. See some lacrosse balls make their way out here, of course. Like virtually every stadium by now in high school, it is a turf field at North Gateway Tire Field. But I'm pretty sure we all knew that by now. Obviously, I'm trying to find things to talk about. And by obviously, I mean, you all know that by now. What you don't know is who's going to win this game. There's Coach Nate Howard in the snow hat, winter jacket, talking to what I believe are the captains. We got ourselves 105 seconds to go till it's game time out here on WHBW. Be sure to subscribe if you stumble upon this video. I like the fact that my YouTube channel is indeed growing a little bit. Hopefully it'll continue to grow in the future. There it is, North Gateway Tire Field. We're actually on the field beside the track now, but regardless, who will win? We're just getting the last words in. Our captains make their way over on this good game of high school boys lacrosse. Now, here's my thinking, folks. You know our BW team is going to go up against John Carroll more than likely in the OIC finals, barring something crazy. We got to win that. If we don't win it, that wouldn't be good. That would be rather bad, especially considering the fact that those guys are leaving the conference. Those folks, fellas, people, players, everybody at John Carroll going to be leaving the OIC in effect in about a month. But enough on BW, more of the Highland lacrosse team. Let's listen. Kids 0, let's listen.
High School welcomes you to this interscholastic contest between Highland High School and Kent High School. To honor America, please stand and join in the playing of our national anthem. Tonight's game is sponsored by the Ohio High School Youth Association. The student athletes though both teams are rivals, they're expected to exhibit the quality of good sportsmanship throughout the contest, and the administration of both schools requests the same from all fans. The officials assigned to this game have met extensive requirements set out by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and have been assigned based upon the process approved by the district board of records. Mark Mangione, Stephen Shepherd, and Pat Keegan. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of Highland High School. All fans are asked to respect the efforts each of them has put forth preparing for tonight's contest. We ask all attendants to show courtesy and respect for fellow fans, officials, coaches, those administering the contest, and of course, your team and your opponents. And as important today as ever, please respect the game. Now, let's meet the players at tonight's game. For the visiting Roosevelt High School,
You're good.
starting with attack, senior, number 6, captain Max Kennedy. Sophomore, number 2, Kenny Milton. Senior, number 19, Alex Sims. At midfield, senior captain, number 41, David Hamilton. Junior, number 8, Chase Bell. And at defense, junior captain, number 24, junior, number 12, Sam Amonio. Sophomore, number 4, Aaron Gardner. And then goalie, sophomore captain, number 33, Jordan Marshall. And now, your starting junior, number 7, John Tansky. Senior, number 9, Dylan Durant. Junior, number 11, Henry Josh. At midi, senior, number 2, Colton Faust. Freshman, number 3, Andrew Wilson. Junior, number 8, Eli Howell. At defense, sophomore, number 5, Justin Weaver. Junior, number 30, Tommy Furman. Junior, number 44, Josh Silva. And they go on. Senior, number 23, Matthew Gomez.
I think everybody's right for tonight. 48 minutes of high school lacrosse action, boys lacrosse action, of course. I haven't covered a girls lacrosse game yet. I apologize for that. I will be hopefully Tuesday, the 22nd. That's my intent, at least. Yeah, apologies for that. Usually I try my best to cover everything by now, but guess that hasn't been the case scenario yet. And hopefully that'll change because I know that the girls lacrosse team does a dandy, just like everyone else at Highland and Wallace. And of course, the Hornets trying to pick up a win tonight over the Rough Riders, who will win. And against who, of course, because it'll be either us being Roosevelt or Roosevelt being us. Matt Steinmetz in the net for us today. The weather is in the low 40s, maybe gonna make it to the high 30s. Gonna make my way up the steps. Almost ready to begin, folks. But they're ready for the opening face-off in just a bit. So as that happens, we'll sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. What, Jeff? Good evening. I didn't hear you. My apologies. I'll shut the door. And here we go. Hornets, Rough Riders, opening face-off. Going to be won by the good guys. All right. Great to have you aboard on this Tuesday night. Tyner is your play-by-play announcer and cameraman. For sure, we all know that by now, though. Anyways, looks like number 2, Colton Faust has the ball. Remember, there's no shot clock in high school lacrosse. As number 6, Luke Berkmeyer has it. Luke's going to pass it and get it back. That was Eli Howard that gave him it. Float that one back there. Gonna try drive in and out. Number 9, Dylan Buran. I believe Dylan still has it. Dylan does indeed have it. Excuse me, fools, just trying to fix something. As the ball goes in and out and picked up by the goalkeeper for them. I believe it's Gabriel Marshall that's goaltending tonight. Ball being fought for. Who will pick it up? Number 6 for them. That's Maxwell Kenworthy. And he's down. There's a flag. Yeah, that's 6 Maxwell Kenworthy. 67 seconds gone by in this game. Zachary Adair, the head coach for the Kent Roosevelt Rough Riders. He is assisted by Ross Adair in Austin, England. So there is that as we are back up and running. Number 8, Chase Bell has it. Bell looking, excuse me. And they go behind the net. Gonna pass it back, going all the way back again. 35, that's Holden Morris. And the pass to the left side. Here they go, passing it all about. Goes all the way back, racing for number 35, Morris. Can Morris get there? Yes, at about the 42. Holden Morris to the right side. Now here they go behind that. Matt Simon has to look out as the ball goes all the way back. Number 22, Samuel Snellenberger. Snellenberger doesn't get it. Instead, that's Morris. And the pass behind the net, Matt definitely has to look out again as that ball goes all the way back. That will simply be our ball. And hold on a minute, whistle. 9:54 left in the first quarter. Substitution time, folks. We're back. We'll see what happens out here on the right side. Spinning back, number 6. That's, of course, Luke. Passing to Eli. Eli Howard. That's the coach's son. Is Eli looking? Eli may try to drive in out here. He's going in all right. Oh, he's head. Here comes a shot. Here comes a goal. Luke Berkmeyer. 2:31 through the ball game. Eli credit with the assist as you just heard, folks. We got ourselves a 1-0 lead to start off this game. You gotta keep your foot on the gas pedal, folks. There ain't no denying that. Number 22 is AJ Wiseman, the Otterbein commit. Looks like it's starting to rain. See some umbrellas coming on out. Both on our sideline and the Roosevelt sideline. And AJ proving why he's going to play for Otterbein, winning the face-off there. Going to be weird broadcasting against him next season. Yeah, they'll be home if I'm not mistaken against the good guys, the Brown and Gold Brigade. But anyways, back to Colton. Colton going to go to number 18. That's Beckett Mast. Beckett to Luke. Luke with the only goal for either school thus far. And Luke going to go behind the net. We'll see what Luke does here. Still going to find anybody. He may try to drive in. He's going to step back in trouble. Still being in trouble. Luke Berkmeyer going to run left. He's not going to shoot it. He'll pass it back. Good move there as here's some pressure. Here comes the pass. And in and out of the stick of number 11, Henry Troush. Good lob. Takes a bounce. Good pickup there by the Rough Riders. And, oh, he lost the ball. I believe that was 31, David Hamilton. Hamilton giving chase towards Luke, who lobs it out to 11. That's Henry. 1-0 score once again as Henry passes to Luke. Luke passes it back. That looks to be Colton. Colton senior. We got a lot of seniors on this team, actually. I will admit that. Luke Burkmeyer going to run all the way towards the left side, going to jog towards the left side, I ought to say. Give it back to Luke. Here he goes, lets it fly, and it's saved by Gabriel Marshall. There's a deep pass to 22 Snellenberger. Samuel Snellenberger, and he just gets it off, but he's going to give it right to us. Trouble out there. Got to get it off. Number 44, Josh Messina. Lobs it deep left side, but somehow getting it. That's good. 12 left in the first quarter. Find someone. It's number 8, Eli. Eli wasn't playing during the first game and only game we broadcast here for this season. As here he comes with the shot. No, that's number 18, Beckett. And it's saved by Marshall. Lets it go deep towards the left side. That's a good catch. Marshall, I believe. Yep, he is indeed a sophomore. Now here we go towards the left side. Now towards the middle. Stepping back. Eli may go to Beckett. Eli may just hold on to it. It looks like he's going to hold on to it for now. And now he's going to try driving and make it 2-0, and he does not. Out to us, 6:27 left in the first quarter. We'll start up once again as we resume play. Number 9, who would that be? You might be wondering. Yep, it is Dylan Baran. I thought so. Dylan going to try to go behind the net, directly behind the net. Dylan stops. Now Dylan's looking. We'll see what he does here. He passes it towards the left side. And here comes number 8, Eli Howard. Eli halfway through the first. Eli spinning. Eli may try to get a shot off. He's got a good opportunity, but it hits off the stick. Closest out to us, as you could tell right there. Here we go. Going left. Passing it back. Here comes a shot, and Luke Brookmeyer's done it again. 2-0. 5:46 left in the first quarter. This time it was Dylan on the assists. Looked like Luke Brookmeyer put it in. Always good to see that. More than halfway through the first quarter, and it is a 2-0 score. We'll see who wins the face-off. Is this one going to be fought for, and who will win it? Still looking for something. It's going to be still a scramble for the ball before finally being picked up by Roosevelt. And he just can't pick it up, and now he lost the stick. That's number 18, being Maxim Ukadzi lost it. Now he's going towards the penalty. And now here comes Colton making it 3-0, 21 seconds later. And already a 3-0 lead with 5:23 left in the first quarter. All right, things are looking upward for us. Looks like the Riders are going to take a timeout. So far, they haven't been doing that bad, but down 3 goals, more than halfway through the first quarter, you still haven't gotten a goal off yet. And in fact, that Matt Steinmetz hasn't really had too much pressure on him yet today. Hey, that's good. Let's keep it that way. Now, the senior goalkeeper, of course. I don't know if he's going to play collegiately or whatnot. Would not surprise me if he plays collegiately. He's a good goalkeeper. I'm pretty sure we all know that by now. We hope you know is that the JV team won today 9-2 over the Rough and Tough Rough Riders, of course. They have Rough in their name after all. But Coach Howard going to break out the gang in just a bit. Who will win? Looks like we're doing a good job so far, but you never know. Again, we're 3-2 on the season. Trying to make it 4-2 on the season. Wouldn't that be nice, folks? I think it'd be super nice. Yes, almost time to begin. 2 timeouts left for Roosevelt. I believe either in the half or game. I believe half. Now that I think about it. We'll see what happens. See what happens. 18 Ducadze. He's a face-off specialist. He's a junior. He's going up against, I believe, AJ Wiseman. No, that doesn't look like AJ. That might be number. Well, we'll see in a second. It's not AJ. That's Eli Howard. The only passes that to number 11. That's, of course, being Henry. Henry gonna pass it back. Good crouching catch there by Colton. Colton gonna pass that one towards the left side. Number 6, Luke Berkmeyer. Luke Berkmeyer doesn't have it. There's a pass towards the left side. Jumping catch there. Look to be Dylan. Dylan, who does he have a goal today? I think he does. No, he does not. Luke has 2. Colton has 1. Speaking of Colton, there's Colton with the ball. Oh, good move, Colton. Fast, and he is. Oh, my. What a save there by Gabriel Marshall. Almost in the net, but it died a little short before it could make it. That's always tough. Marshall well out of the net. He's running up to the 30 before passing that to number 8. That's, of course, Chase Bell. Here they go on the right side, looking to find someone. And go behind the net. What will the Rough Riders do here? Good catch by number 2, King Milton. Milton gonna run right. Milton passes it. The ball is poked down, and we got it. Good hustle there. That looks to be number 12, Logan Mercis. Or no, number 13, JP Quinn. I apologize. JP lost it, though. Good job by JP nonetheless, but here's Bell with it. He gets it back. Chase Bell fires it deep far sideline. That's 19. That's Alexander Sims. Sims gonna pass that. Good catch there by Chase Bell. Bell lost it. So did Sims, but Alexander Sims is right there. Here they go behind that ball. Gets poked down. That will be ours. All right, here we go. Deep pass towards the left side. Is that going to be caught by the good guys? Yes, it will be. Well, over 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. 3-0 our score. Could be 4-0 our score, but it's off the post. It's tough whenever that happens. Nice effort nonetheless. And there's a pass that takes a bounce by David Hamilton. Now here they go towards the middle. Looking, there's a shot. That one misses. Took a weird hop. Number 19, Sims tried it. Now here's a pass to 22, Snellenberger. Snellenberger's got it. 2.5 in the first quarter. Snellenberger going to pass it towards the left side. And now here's the tangle up for the ball. They still have it. Number 35, that's Holden losing it. And we'll take it. In trouble, getting hit from behind. That's number 6, Luke. He's going to lob it to Colton. Good catch by Colton. Colton running towards the middle. Colton plows through. A man puts up a shot and misses it with 2:01 in the first quarter, but clearly closest out to us. We got less than 2 minutes in the first quarter. Find someone out here. Or maybe do it himself. Spinning in trouble. Dylan Baran still has it. Dylan Baran makes it 4-0 with 1:44 left in the first quarter. All right, we're doing a good job, you might say. In fact, I'd say that indeed. We got ourselves a 4-goal lead with a minute 44 left in the first quarter. And Roosevelt still yet to score. So if you do the math by that simple logic I gave you, it's 4-0 good guys. All right. If we can keep it up or whatnot. We might try squeezing one more goal before the end of the first quarter. At least I'd assume we would. And the fight for the ball. Looks like Eli Howard's going to get it. And now number 11, Henry's got it. Henry Troush, 93 seconds in the first quarter. Now here we go in trouble stopping. Gotta find someone. Gotta find somebody. See number 9, Dylan Baran. Dylan just holding on to it for dear life. He hasn't had too much to sweat about yet. Here we go. Good opportunity. And Dylan Baran still hasn't made try this shot. He may try driving. Oh, nice spin move. Dylan's going to try to get something. He's hit hard. He's hit hard. He wants a flag, and he won't get one. It goes right to Marshall. Gabriel Marshall deep towards the right side. He was looking for John Yensel. Yensel finally gets it far sideline. Yensel. Here they go on the right side. Sorry for the fake out, folks. See what they do. They have 32 seconds to operate with. So I believe number 23, Mason Medhurst. No, that was number 25. That is Aaron Watt. But Watt doesn't have the ball, of course. Here's a spin move by 22, Snellenberger. Snellenberger lost it. He's got 13 seconds now. Snellenberger towards the right side. Matt's really got to lock in these final 7 seconds. First quarter is going to come to an end. Roosevelt may not even get a shot off. Dancing back finally gets one off, and Matt Steinmetz is right there. That concludes matters in the first. We got ourselves a 4-0 lead. 2-minute break for both teams. And we'll talk it over. Matt Steinmetz came up big at the end of the first quarter. We're doing a good job, you might say. I had 4-0 against the Roosevelt Rough Riders. We're trying to pick up our 4th win this season. How about that, folks? Wouldn't that be nice? I think it would, but I'm pretty sure we don't know that by now. So it's 4-0. Luke Brookmeyer, 2 goals today. Colton Faust, the goal today. Is it Dylan with the other goal? I apologize. I think it's Dylan Brown with the other goal today. What I can't tell you is that it's 4-0 and Roosevelt down bad right now. Coach Zachary Adair over there, he can't be happy with how that first quarter went, folks. At least I wouldn't be happy if I were him. That's just me. Let's see what happens in the second quarter. 4-0 ball game, as you can tell right over there by the North Gateway Tire Field scoreboard. Yes, sirree. 4-0 is indeed our score. All right, time to begin game play once again. Number 18, Maxim Ukadze doing the face-off. Face-off against what looks to be A.J. Wiseman. We'll be scoring to the left in the second. They'll be scoring to the right, and they'll do the same thing in the fourth. We'll do the same thing in the fourth. That means in the third quarter, we'll be going right. They'll be going left. All right, face-off time. A.J. and Ukadze couldn't find the ball, and that one's flipped out, literally. Picked up by number 2, King Milton. King Milton in trouble. Milton spinning. King Milton looking. He still has the ball. I would not be mistaken indeed. Is Milton looking? He's going to pass that to what looks to be number 22, Snellenberger. Or is that number 20? Yep, 22, Snellenberger. Going to try drive in. Pass up in the air. Now they go back, and that shot misses. A little bit too high. Matt Steinmetz wasn't ready for it, but fortunately it doesn't go in. And now here is a pass towards the left side. Now 22, that's Snellenberger. Snellenberger towards the right. Number 19, Alexander Sims. And here they go up the middle. Good hit, and now he doesn't get it, and we got to get it. And Josh will pick it up. Ooh, a tumble right there for Snellenberger. Josh Messina passing it towards the right side. Pass that leads him too far, and Roosevelt will be closest out to it. Good job by Josh, though. There was no denying that. A minute 19 through the second quarter. See what they do out here, the Rough Riders. Oh, it's shot down by Dylan Baran. Can Dylan get there in time? Nobody will buy time for Henry to get it. Henry lobs it. That's number 3, Andrew Loopold. Andrew in trouble. He's going to his right. Whistle. Took a timeout. 44 through the second quarter. That is indeed a timeout on the Black and Green Brigade's end. All right. We'll see what happens next. Well, we have 2 huddles out there. Roosevelt, of course, right over there. They have 1 giant huddle, so there is that. Right now, things aren't going too bad. I'm pretty sure we all know that by now. I mean, we haven't scored, however, in this second quarter. Admittedly, we've only played a minute 44. You see it right there, 4-0. That's what it was after the first quarter. Of course, wind going from left to right for us from where I'm looking at. So there is that. We have about, let's think, 34 minutes to go in this contest. Who will win is the question. Sorry, folks, just trying to fix this. I think I fixed it. So both teams break huddle. Ready to begin once more. Now on the right side, that looks to be Luke Berkmeyer. Now here we go behind the net. Or are we going to go to John Tansky? I believe we will not, because Eli Howard's going to get it. Eli may try the shot. He may try to spin in instead. And now number 6, Luke, can't pick it up. Luke finally picks it up. Luke with under 10 in the first half. Jogging in, Luke going right. Luke, good job. Luke going fly. And that one ends up going behind the net. Getting back up again is Marshall. But struggling to get it, there's Dylan. Dylan looking. Passes in number 8, Eli. Eli in trouble. He's going to pass. Here's a jumping shot and a goal by number 11, Henry Troush. Henry finds himself with his first goal of the night. It comes 2:34 through the second quarter. We got ourselves a 5-0 cushion. How about that, folks? AJ Wiseman doing the face-off against number 18. That is, of course, Ukadzi. And who's going to win that face-off? Still being fought for. And now the ball goes towards the right side of us, far sideline, of course. And looks like Josh Messina's got it. Josh Messina passes that to his left, and dropping it right there was number 9, I believe, Dylan. Running all the way back is Dylan. He's still got it. Moran, 8:54 left in this second quarter as number 6, Luke Brickmeyer, still has it now. Luke is going to run to his right. Luke Brickmeyer, what does he do here? He passes it to the right. All right. Colton passes it right side. Good catch there by number 11. That's Henry. Alrighty now. Eli gonna look. Eli in trouble. Eli gonna pass that number 6, Luke. Luke is gonna try to go in. Luke, good spin move. Luke may try the shot, or maybe not. He'll go back instead. That's number 8, Eli. Eli running right. Good pass, wide open, and he missed it. All right, as that ball's going to be closest out to us with 8:07 in the second quarter. 3:53 through the second quarter. Good move. That looks to be Dylan Baran. Dylan in trouble. He's going to pass it, and I don't think he meant to pass it all the way back, as noted by the fact that we're going to have to hurry just before it goes to midfield. Fortunately, Eli Howard hustles his way over. Luke Berkmeyer. Luke gonna try stop. Luke gonna try spin. Luke gonna go right. Luke in trouble. He's still got it. Luke, he's gonna try drive in now. Spin again. He shoots it. What a goal! Oh, never mind. Wasn't a goal. It missed. I apologize. When I saw the net move, must have been my imagination, though. Still 5-0. As Dylan Baran just looking to find someone. And it looks like it'll be Roosevelt ball. Once again, 7:15 left in the first half. 5-0, good guys. Now running towards the right. That looks to be one of their long stick men. And here they go. Number 19, that's Sims. Sims passes it to number 6, Kenworthy. Going to number 25, that's Aaron Watt. Watt almost lost it. Watt still got it. High in the air, and hit hard, but hit hard again. JP got hit hard, and then after that looked to be number 3. That's, of course, Andrew who got hit. So we're just trying to pick up the ball. But Roosevelt somehow winds up with it. Aaron Watt. Left side, 6:19 left in the second quarter. Again, 5-0. Good guys lead. Number 22, Snellenberger going to try drive in. Snellenberger, he's going in, trying to break up the shutouts. The ball goes out, and we got it. Wow, good movements there by number 5, Justin Weaver, weaving through everybody. JP is just walloped. But a one-timer at 6-0. Now it's 6-0. Henry puts it in. We ourselves a half-dozen lead. Over halfway through the second quarter, things ain't looking too good for those Rough Riders. Fans having fun out there. I see a lot of empty seats today, though, but that's, of course, because it's a cold day. I don't know why lacrosse usually doesn't get too much fans. It should get fans. I mean, it's a fun sport, and these kids are trying. No doubt about it. I don't know why, though, but student section makes me sad. Justin's got it. Justin Weaver in trouble. He lost it. And he's going to lob it deep right side, a little too high. Going to try to get right there, Henry. Henry going to run right. Henry. And a whistle. We're going to take our second time out of the half. That'll come with 5:18 left in the half and quarter, of course. 6-0 our score. Everybody pitching in today. Everybody doing a good job and no complaints whatsoever. Pretty sure we all know that by now. You all know that by now, folks. Not a shabby amount of people showing up to the live stream either. 5 people. I know that may not sound like a lot, but to me that is. Dean Howard pretty happy. Coach Howard obviously happy. Zachary Adair not very happy, I can only assume. His team down by half a dozen, more than halfway through the second quarter. We're approaching the 10-minute halftime break in just a bit. Obviously, Roosevelt's got to wake up if they want to win this game. 1 timeout left for the good guys. 2 for Roosevelt. And tell Roosevelt to hurry it up, and they break huddle. Again, their goalkeeper, number 33, Gabriel Marshall, a sophomore for Roosevelt, so there is that. Got 2 more years left, and this might be the last time he ever comes to North Gateway Tire Field. Unless, of course, he's on another sport, whether it's soccer or football, of course, or would say track, but track's going on right now. So that made that simple. All right, passing it back. Number 22, AJ's got it. AJ gonna try to go right. AJ's gonna rifle one, and it's off the stick of Dylan. Dylan's gonna get there. I think it's close to out to us. 4:56 left in the second quarter. Dylan gonna try to do it himself, perhaps. He's spinning around. Oh, good opportunity, but it's shot down. Henry Troush rules it. And diving for it right there was Marshall, and he got it. Marshall with a heave up the middle of the field. It's going to be in and out of the stick and then picked up by Hamilton. Now the ball goes to the ground once again. Number 2, King Milton. Milton just trying to find someone. He's got 4 minutes and 19 seconds to operate with in this half. Plenty of time. Charging in right there. Looked to be number 8, Chase Bell, but he doesn't have it. That's, I believe, Holden Morris. Morris passes right side. Number 19, Alexander Sims. Sims passes it as well. Number 6, Maxwell Kenworthy. And going to try to spin in, perhaps try and get away from number 5, Justin. There's a pass to the right side. Good catch there by Sims. Sims going to go right. Here they go. The shot, and it's blocked. It is blocked. Justin tries to pick it up. He cannot. 3:33 left in the second quarter. Gunning it up the middle. The shot, and there goes the shutout. So Roosevelt obviously not going to quit, as you might expect. Kenworthy scores it, making it 6-1 with 3:28 in the first half and second quarter. So good goal there by Maxwell Kenworthy. Kenworthy is a senior. They don't have too much seniority on this team. I mean, not too many seniors, you might say. If I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seniors, I believe, if not 4. Regardless, not too many seniors. It's a young Roosevelt team. Roosevelt has it, 3:23 in the first half. We're back. Left side they go, passing it. Number 3, I believe that'd be Keith Stewart. Or number 2, King Milton. I apologize. Milton passes it to 22, Snellenberger. Snellenberger going to try driving with about 3 minutes to go in the first half. Number 6, Kenworthy. Kenworthy looking. Kenworthy passes it to number 19, Sims. Sims going to go back left side. That is number 45. There is no 45 on my program, so we'll just call him by his number, I guess. Sims, but before he can get anything, there's a whistle. With 2:43 left in the second quarter, they're talking things over. The remain with Roosevelt as Alexander Sims still has it. Sims going to try drive in. Alexander Sims going to pass that behind the net. Number 6, that's Kenworthy. Kenworthy passes at number 19. That's Sims. Alexander Sims. Sims, 2:24 left in the second quarter. Here they go, trying to find someone perhaps. Passing it back. That goes to number 3. That is Stewart. And Stewart forgot something. Good job there by number 3, Andrew. Andrew still on, and Andrew going to miss it to the right. He's frustrated about that. 2:01 left in the second quarter. Now, less than 2 minutes till we hit the half, more than likely with a lead, but whether or not it's going to be a 5-goal lead or more is the question. Here we go, passing that back. That's number 3, Andrew. And now number 7, John. John shoots it, and John winds up with that one being saved by Gabriel Marshall. Putting on the heat, Dylan, as that one takes a hop and gets past him. Good pickup there by Luke. Luke Berkmeyer going right. Oh, he's got a man wide alone. But Dylan feels the heat. Dylan's going to try to put one in, and he does just that. With 80 seconds left in the second quarter. Halfway to a running clock, I believe. I thought that was number 9, Dylan. But I do know it's 7:01 with 80 seconds left in the first half and second quarter. Ready for the face-off. Who's going to win it? We will see in just a bit. Dandy of a game right now, folks. Looks like Roosevelt's gonna get it. And we're gonna hurry off the field, waiting. Now the refs are gonna talk things over to see what happened, I guess. They will say it's Roosevelt ball. Under 80 seconds till we hit the half. Snellenberger on it. No, he's not. His number 8, Chase Bell, has it. Bell gonna pass that to number 19, Sims. Sims looking to pass, of course. Try to find someone. What's that? A minute in the second quarter. Here they go. Ball is gonna be poked out. Oh, off the mask of someone. And now number 6, that's Kenworthy. Maxwell Kenworthy, right side. Number 19, Alexander Sims. Sims passes up the middle. Good spin move. Here's the shot, and Matt comes up with it. Good save right there with 34 seconds left till we hit the half. As that ball is going to be poked out. We need to get it, and now you can't believe it, Andrew, as there's no call. 24 seconds left in the second quarter. We're going to be at least 7-1, maybe 7-2, pending what happens here. They have the scoreboard to look at. Facing the scoreboard, I ought to say, as this one's going to be poked up for bid. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Looks like they won't get a shot off. 2-1-0. Good defense, good pressure right there, and it's 7-1 at the break. So it'll be a 10-minute timeout, I believe. I will not be mistaken. See everybody exit towards their locker rooms. That's something you don't see in D3. Everybody hits the locker rooms at the break. Whether it's soccer or, of course, lacrosse. That doesn't happen on the D3 level. They just stay out there. But anyways, the Fall Shell Jackets' last home game of the regular season is coming up next Wednesday. Not this Wednesday, not tomorrow, but in 8 days, when we take on the lowly Heidelberg Student Princes. Oh boy, I shudder to think what the final score of that game's going to be. Probably going to be a disaster for the Princes and a fun one for us. The only school that gave us issues in the OAC was Ohio Northern. Ohio Northern, we went to Ada and only beat them 8-7, I believe. Usually that doesn't happen. Usually we're blowing out the OAC, but that was not the case when we played the Polar Bears at Dow Robertson Stadium. Or the Dow Robertson Field, I forgot. Regardless, Dow Robertson and the good guys still undefeated though in OAC plays. We're trying to beat John Carroll. I know I was talking to some of the dudes out there yesterday. They said it may not be John Carroll. It might be Ohio Northern in the OAC finals. They're yet to face off the Streaks and the Polar Bears in men's lacrosse in the Ohio Athletic Conference. So we'll see who comes out on top in that one, whether it's the Streaks or the Polar Bears, because whoever wins that game is going to be hosting the OAC semifinals game. Obviously, as you see, the concessions right there. How are you guys? Good, all right. How are you? Good, thank you. Obviously, the OAC is going to run through the Finney Stadium yet again for the men's lacrosse tournament. We'll see if we can capitalize on it or whatnot. The good guys are trying to win the OAC tournament for the first time in school history. And once again, preferably over John Carroll. And wouldn't mind if we beat the Bears, of course, in the OAC finals wide. In fact, our history against the Streaks, considering the fact that this would be our last chance to beat the Streaks in the OAC finals, I know I'd rather pick John Carroll, but you know what they say, be careful what you wish for. I remember last year in the OAC finals, that game was a disaster. We hung in first half. Second half, we completely drowned to those pesky Blue Streaks, but we'll see what happens out there. I'd love to beat John Carroll. Nobody likes John Carroll because they usually win and they think they're better than everyone else. I'd love to beat them. But what would happen is the question. I hope so. It's not easy to beat the Streaks. But we'll see. As we go look at the North Gateway Tire Field. Less than 6 minutes to go. And we'll go back in the press box because it's much warmer in there, believe me, folks. How are you guys doing? Good, thank you. Yep, 7-1, we got the lead. No complaints at all as we're about halfway through the break. right, finally back in here. I know we only killed about 5 minutes, but believe me, I need to be back in here. You hear the music playing. I don't know if you can or can't. What I can tell you is that I want to beat John Carroll in the OAC Finals. I believe the OAC tournament is in 2 weeks from now. Oh, you gods, 2 weeks from now. We'll be hosting the OAC semifinals game we play, and if we win, we'll host the OAC finals. Fat chance we lose to Heidelberg and a fat chance we lose to Mariana. But you never know. You never know. There's a reason why you play the games, as I like to say. But just judging by what we've done all season long, would not surprise me if we just breeze through those schools. Not surprise me one bit. I'll be quite frank with you, folks. 7-1, good guys. We the Riders. Both teams yet to break out. I can only assume Zachary Adair's not going to be pretty joyful about that first half. Coach Howard, obviously, going to be pretty happy about how that went. I would if I were him. But come on, beat John Carroll. I was telling Coach Howard earlier today that that's what usually happens. We beat them in the regular season. No AC Finals, they usually get the best of us. That cannot, I repeat, cannot happen this year. I know I'm jumping the gun, but 2 weeks is not that much time. 2.5 weeks is not that much time. We'd love to beat John Carroll and give them a loss before they're going to leave the OAC for the North Coast Athletic Conference. Yes, under 3 minutes to go here in WHBW, your one-stop for all things Highland and Bolton Walls, which is why I'm talking BW at a Highland game. How about that, folks? It is miserable weather, to say the least, here in typically beautiful Granger. And the weather and the place, the setting is beautiful, just the weather is not, if you know what I mean, folks. Hope you know what I mean. Someone gunned his stick right there. We're almost ready to begin. Still yet to see Roosevelt get out there, except for their goalkeeper, number 33, Gabriel Marshall. You see him top right corner of your screen. And now, of course, you do not. We're just practicing our passes, perhaps our shots. Would it be Matt Steinmetz in the net for the second half? I'd assume it's Matt Steinmetz, second half. I know a lot of schools like to switch second half. I know the BW men's lacrosse team, we sometimes shove out AJ Schultz in the second half. We did that against Capital. I believe we did that against Wilmington too. And a lot of our blowouts. AJ's a good kid. Sam's also a good kid too. Ain't no denying that from either guy. They're both good guys. And they play for the good guys. Well, we're awaiting the arrival of Roosevelt out of the locker room. Looks like they're about ready. I see the door open up. And then they shut it once again. Over a minute to go. They are probably going to try to wrap up the last word they have out there. Good guys looking for a win. So far, so good. Outscored them 4-0 in the first quarter, 3-1 in the second. And now we're ready to break. Coach Nate Howard is obviously going to be pretty happy with everything, as well the rest of the gang. Almost a game, but gang, not game, as in like we're winning this game. But anyway, speaking of this game, Nate Howard is assisted by Andrew Speicher, Ivan Baker, Mike Wiseman, and Nate Mast. Looks like it's starting to rain a little bit, folks. You can see some raindrops out there, at least I can. Never good whenever it's freezing rain. Good thing I'm up here in the press box. As are about maybe 5, 6 others. But anyways, we're all staying dry. Hopefully you're staying dry at home, folks. AJ doing the face-off against Ukadzi. 24 minutes down, 24 minutes to go. Ball is going to be picked up by the good guys. Gotta get there. Number 2, that's of course Colton. Colton running right side. Colton looking. Colton gonna pass it back. Good catch there. Here's a shot, and just 21 seconds in, we're gonna make it 8-1. Second Mast put it in. We're up by a touchdown point after attempt. After it was a touchdown and a 1-point safety, and then safety. Looks like there'll be a 1-minute penalty from what I heard. Releasable or whatnot. What I do know is that it looks like it is number 18, Maxim Ukadzi. 8-1, 21 seconds. So Ukadzi not doing the face-off, obviously. Oh, good job there, Eli Howard. He's off and running, passes it. Here we go. Good opportunity perhaps as that one misses. Closest out to us. 32 seconds through the second half and third quarter, of course. There's a pass towards the left side. Here we go. In trouble out there. Looking to find someone, passing it back. And now number 6, that's Luke Brookmeyer, passing to number 20, Ryan Thompson. Ryan to number 11, that's Henry. And that ball is almost out. Is it saved? Yes, it is. Good job right there by John. John towards the left side. Here's a shot. It is 9-1. 62 seconds through the quarter. Dylan Brand scores goal number 9 for the good guys. We got 2 goals within the first 62 seconds of the third quarter. How about that good start for the good guys out of the gates in the second half, picking up right where we left off. When it's the third quarter, and we got an 8-goal cushion, folks. 10-1. There we go. They fixed it 9-1. But there we go. Right side, number 22, AJ. AJ passes a good catch by Colton. Colton on it. Colton passes it back. Good catch there by Luke. Luke gonna go off. Luke gonna lob it to number 8. That's Eli. Eli Howard gonna try to drive in. Eli's that one shot down. Gotta hurry for that one. John Tansky. He just keeps it alive, but winds up in the hands of Roosevelt. Good job to split through the double team. And that ball gets away from Marshall. He's going to have to go left. He picks it up. Gabriel Marshall in trouble. He heaves this one to the heavens. Takes a bounce over his head right there to number 31, Hamilton. And here we go. Josh off and running. He's trying to make it 10-1. He does just that. Josh Messina has the crowd cheering for a good reason. 3 goals within 2 minutes and 4 seconds of the second half and third quarter. Obviously becoming a disaster now for the Rough Riders. Got a bunch of celebrations. Matt Steinmetz ran up and congratulated him. AJ's a face-off winning machine, isn't he, folks? And AJ has that one saved by Marshall. Gabriel Marshall lobs it to the left side. Good catch there. Again, left side. There's a pass. That ball almost got away. It does get away from John Yensel. And now 35, Holden Morris lost it. And here we go, number 3. That's Andrew. Andrew lobs it left side. Now here we go, running left. Gonna try and get something going. In trouble. Here comes the shots off the post, and it'll be picked up by the good guys. A good catch there by number 11, Henry. Henry gonna go back to Luke. Luke lost it. Now here we go. Number 2, Colton, I believe, has it. Colton gonna try driving. Colton lets it go, and that one is blocked. And then that one is not blocked because it found its way in the net. Henry Troush has done it again. The junior really having himself a fine one so far. We've scored 4 goals in the first 3 minutes, 7 seconds of the third quarter. Roosevelt really getting antsy, getting really nervous, to say the least. I'd be getting nervous if I were them, at least. They're down in a 10-goal hole. And Eli Howard and AJ Wiseman, in this case it was Eli, but they both keep on winning face-offs, putting more pressure on the Rough Riders. Henry Troush has it. Henry looking. He passes it back, number 6, Luke. Luke on the right side. Luke Brickmeyer looking. Luke still has it. Luke going to try driving. Luke lets it go. That one's going to be closest now to Roosevelt. 8 minutes, 11 seconds. Still waiting as there's a pass deep to the right side. Good catch there. You see Roosevelt trying to tell him to hurry it up as they go towards the right side. And in trouble right there. Looking to find someone is Milton, I believe. Milton feeling the heat now. Milton, good job there by wants to be number 5, Justin Weaver. And King Milton passes it right side. Good catch right there. Roosevelt with their first scoring chance, perhaps, of this half. And they're going to spin around, looking right there. We'll see what he does. That's number 29, I believe, Ethan Stratton. No, 25. That's Aaron Watt. Gonna try and drive in number 19. That is Sims. That one takes a hop, going all the way out to number 6, Kenworthy. Kenworthy passes it to Milton. Milton gonna run right. Milton pump fakes, passes it right side. That's number 25, Watt. Under 7 minutes in the third quarter. That's actually Samuel Snellenberger. Snellenberger lost it. And here we go. Left side and trouble. Got to get the ball somehow. Still being fought for, and Roosevelt's got it right side. Still in pressure, and we got now. Good job, and we may try heave that one. Heave it, we do. Nearly shot down, and now number 2, Colton can't get it. Unfortunately, we wind up with it. Ball gets coughed up. 6 minutes, 20 seconds in the third quarter. As here comes a pump fake by number 9, Dylan. Behind the net now, Dylan. Dylan lost it. He's got it back. Dylan Buran well behind the net. 6:04 in the third. I believe he does not. As we are on the left side. Going to stop right there is Luke. Luke to his right. Luke Berkmeyer trying to get something. He slips and falls. He loses the ball with Berkmeyer. Oh, they can't pick it up. Nobody can until we finally do it. Beckett hit hard, got the tumble. And they're obviously not going to get away with that. 5:37 in the third quarter. 1 minute for the penalty. Looks like it's Snellenberger walking his way back. He knows what he did. Not appealing it. Up and running, of course, is now number 20, Ryan Thompson, passes that to Henry Troush. And now number, looks to be 80, line pass that. Henry lets it go, and that one is saved. I tell you, playing lacrosse cannot be fun, or is fun, but cannot be easy, of course. The ball coming in at like 100 miles an hour. Small, made out of rubber, I believe. It's not easy. Sir, Matt's going to have to hurry, but they just can't pick it up. Matt, one-handed snag. He's going to go right or left side, I stand corrected. There's a lob to number 11. That's, of course, Henry. Henry still has it. He's going to his left. Dumps it off. 4:41 left in the third quarter. Passing it to number 8. And that's Eli. Eli going to pass that towards the left side, parallel with the net, now behind the net. That was to be Dylan Baran. Dylan, good move. Dylan looking to find someone. Dylan still on it. He pump fakes. He passes it. Here comes Henry. Missed it off the stick of Marshall. 4:18 left. We haven't scored since like the 8:53 mark of the third quarter, if I'm not mistaken. So it's been a bit of some time. And here we go, number 9. That's Dylan. Dylan looking. Looks like the ball goes all the way back to midfield, and it will be Roosevelt ball. 3:58 in the third. And now we'll see as the ball goes all the way back once again, still being fought for. And Roosevelt winds up with it again. Right side, here they go, trying to find someone, passing it. Matt well out of the net, but fortunately gets back. Number 2 for them, that's King Milton. Milton looking. Milton going to try to go right. Milton in trouble. King Milton still has it. Stepping back, passing it right side. And they still have it. 3:12 in the third quarter. Gonna have to find someone soon. Obviously, all this passing around and wondering and analysis ain't gonna lead to anything. Number 19, Alexander Sims. Sims to the left. That's number 22, Snellenberger. Snellenberger passes at number 19, Sims. Sims with a nice little pump fake. And sends a high pass, but it's caught. That looks to be number 25, Aaron Watt. Aaron Watt behind the net now. Oh, shot down perhaps. Nope, it's a goal by Roosevelt. A rare goal for them today. 2:33 left in the third. They're down 9. They got a long way to go, folks. They have only scored 2 once again. 2:33 left in the third. Roosevelt crowd obviously happy about that. AJ gonna do the face-off for the good guys, as you might expect. He does a good job with face-offs, so I'm pretty sure we all know that by now. Looks like everybody's to the left. That ball goes all the way back. Got to get there. Ooh, Justin and AJ almost collided with each other, but fortunately they did not. AJ's still on it. He's going left. In trouble, AJ. He's going all the way back. He passes it. That's number 2, being Colton Faust. 2:10 left in the third. He passes that. Good catch there by number 6, of course. There's a good pass. There's a good shot, but there's a good save. And looks like Luke Brookmeyer can't believe it as number 7. That is, of course, number 7 is John Tansky. Excuse me. Now, man, I don't know what's happening to me, but I do know what's happening in the game. We're up 11-2. Now, here we go, trying to spin away. 40 left in the third. Looks like he'll get it. Sure enough, he does. I can pass that number 6, Luke. Luke can try driving. Luke Brookmeyer lets it go. Popped up in the air and saved by Gabriel Marshall. Marshall gonna gun it deep, and that one takes a bounce, and then it's gonna be, oh, we couldn't pick it up. There you go, running towards the middle, and now the left side, I believe. Gonna pass it back, number 35, Holden Morris, with a little over a minute in the third quarter. Morris checked a little bit as the pass goes towards the right. Here they go behind them. Matt's got to pay attention out here. Pass goes back, not close though, but number 35. That's, of course, Morris as here comes a shot. That one's going to ricochet and go out of bounds, closest out to the Rough Riders. 42 seconds left. Neither school has burned a timeout in this second half yet, or third quarter, of course. That ball goes all the way back. We might if we get the ball. Roosevelt might if they have a shot at scoring, which by now looks like they do have a good shot at scoring. And 24 seconds to think about it, though. They're not facing the scoreboard. In trouble now, looking, man, well out of the net. And here's a pass that gets deflected. We got to get that ball, and that one going right to Justin. Matt's going to try to pick it up. 8 seconds. Here's a Hail Mary deep, and that one, ooh, it went right to Roosevelt. 3 seconds. They're going to have to try Hail Mary their own, but they won't get it off. We outscored them 4-1 in that third quarter. All our goals came within the first 3 minutes and 7 seconds. So we went 8:53 without scoring in that third quarter. It would be alarming, but the thing is, we're up 11-2, so obviously no need to panic. Now, if they score like 5 goals in a row, 6 goals in a row, then it's time to panic a little bit. Considering the fact that we put a lot of pressure on the Rough Riders, considering the fact that there ain't no shot clock in high school lacrosse, I think I like our odds. You know it, folks. You know it. Good guys really doing a dandy today. We have about a minute to go. So it's time for the fourth quarter. The story is right there on the scoreboard. It's 11-2. We outscored 4-0 in the first, 3-1 the second, 4-1 in the third. We'll see how much we outscore them in the fourth, if we outscore them in the fourth. You never know what can happen. Well, we won't be scoring towards the scoreboard, but when it's a 9-goal game, I don't think it makes that big of a difference. I mean, it could, but you never know. I don't think so, at least. So they'll put 12 minutes on the clock, the last 12 minutes of the ball game. Face-off time. Coach Howard's got to be pretty pleased with how things are going. Uh-oh, that one going all the way back. We got to get that, and we will. We got it. Yes, we will. Good job right there by number 30. That's Tommy Fern. And that pass a little too high by Tommy. Picked up by Justin, though. That ball rolls and going to be picked up by the good guys once again. Andrew to number 9. That's, of course, Dylan. Dylan's still on it. Dylan is charging in, looking to pass. Dylan. And he's going to pass it back. Here comes the shot, and it is 12-2. That's Colton fouls. And we have made 12-2, 37 seconds gone by in the fourth. I just realized it is a downpour out there. I don't know if you can tell or whatnot, but it's raining pretty bad. Yep, you can see it right there, folks. Glad to be indoors in this beautiful press box of the North Gateway Tire Field. (12-2), 11:23 left in the ball game. Obviously, this is going to be a good ending for the good guys as Eli's running towards his left. He's in some trouble, Eli. Eli looking, he's backpedaling. He passes it off screen, now on screen to Luke Berkmeyer. Luke Berkmeyer jogging to his right. We've killed about a minute in this fourth quarter as there's less than 11 in the ball game. And we'll see what we do out here as Luke passes it to Colton. Wind's still blowing out there as here is Colton still on it. Colton going to try to go right. Colton lets it fly, and that one winds up being saved. Again, Gabriel Marshall in the net. He's going to pass out left side, in and out of the second. Oh, it gets a little bit tougher whenever it's raining, and raining pretty hard out there whenever you're playing lacrosse. So we'll see how these two teams will adapt. So far, both teams not doing that bad. And, of course, we're being them pretty good out here. And the pass to number 22, Snellenberger, Samuel Snellenberger spinning. They're gonna need a goal. One goal per minute now. There's 10 minutes to go. They're down 10. Snellenberger has it. He passes it right side, number 19, Alexander Sims. And now here's a pass towards the left side. Kept alive. King Milton cannot get it. Milton's, that ball goes out. It will be ours. 9:47 left. Pass back to Matt Steinmetz. He had to get there as he lobs that one deep towards the left side. Tommy's got it. No, not me, but Tommy Fern. Good crouching catch right there by number 2. That's, of course, Colton. Colton on the right side. We'll see what he does here. He's in trouble. He backs up. He passes it. Good catch by number 6, Luke. Luke's still on it. He's on or off screen right side. Luke Berkmeyer. As you see, Eli Howard going to try checking in a bit. Oh, checking for Colton as Luke Berkmeyer still on it. Sorry for the voice crack as Luke going to go right. Luke going to let it go. That one may hit off the post. That ball rolls towards the near sideline. It is out of bounds. Will it be ours? Yes, it will. 8:54 in the ball game. Eli Howard on it. Eli passes it right side. That's number 18. That's Beckett. Beckett going to try to start step to his right. Here he goes, letting it go, and that's saved by Marshall. Deep to the left side, a little too deep. And it's still being fought for as it's going to be rolling and still kept alive. And now we got it right side. Driving in, stopping, in trouble. Lets it go. That one is indeed a goal. 13-2, 8:20 left. Luke Berkmeyer's done it again. One more goal. We got ourselves a running clock situation. 8:20 left till this ball game ends, folks. Eight minutes, 20 seconds. Here we go. Face-off time. Looks like that's Eli Howard doing the face-off for the good guys. See number 10, Gabe Boyce near sideline as this ball is going to be picked up. Number 3, Andrew. Andrew running left. Andrew going to try to find someone. He's going to pass at number 8. That's, of course, Eli. Eli trying to make it a running clock. Or the whole gang trying to make it a running clock, of course, as you see. The fellas out there practicing. Oh, tripping right there, number 7, John. Yeah, good move right there. Going to try to go in. He's in trouble. Jumping shot. Misses wide right. Closest out to us. 7:47 left in the game. Would do post-game interviews, but considering how crummy this weather looks, just from looking at the lights and how the wind is blowing and how the rain's coming down, I don't think I'll have any time for that. At least I don't think I'm going to do it. Deep lob. Takes a bounce, and it's right to Tommy. He passes it to Colton. Colton running right. We'll see what Colton does. He stops, spins, passes. 18 Beckett. Beckett to number 6, Luke. Luke with 7:14 left in the game. Luke going to run right. Good screen right there by number 2, Colton. There's a shot, misses to the left. Still our ball. 7:06 left in the contest. Now less than that. We're going to find someone out there in trouble. What looks to be number 9, Dylan Buran. Dylan in trouble. Dylan lets it go. That one takes a bounce. And it's picked up by the Rough Riders. It goes out to number 19. That is, of course, Sims. Sims going to try to drive in. Sims is in trouble. Sims, he still has it. He passes it back. 6:33 left in the ball game as that ball goes all the way back. They're going to have to hurry for it. Number 25, I believe that would be Aaron Watt. Watt going to pass it to the right side. They're just still passing it about. In trouble, looking right there. There's a pass, and now here comes a pump fake, and now the shot off the stick of Matt Steinmetz. Ball's going to roll out of bounds. Left side for Roosevelt. They still have it halfway through the fourth quarter. 13-2, Black and Green Brigade cruising out here against the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Think that's going to be our ball. Eagle screen is what they say it is, as there's a pass up the middle. Trying to make it 14-2 and get the running clock up and running, and it looks like it ain't going to happen yet. Picked up by the Rough Riders. Left side, the ball is out. Gotta get that. We'll see if Ryan Thompson can get it. Yes, Ryan will indeed get it. He is looking. Ryan does not go for Colton. 5.5 left in the ball game. And Colton finally gets it from Ryan. Colton still has it. He's going to pass it. Number 6. That's Luke. Luke to number 8, Eli. Eli going in. Eli Howard spinning passes. A good catch. There's the shot, and there's the save. Nice try by John Tansky, nonetheless. As there are about 5 minutes to go till this ball game is history. Going towards the left side. Going to try to get away from everybody. There's a pass. And here they go up the middle. That ball goes out of bounds. 4:50, 4:49. It will be ours because we were closest out to it. We lost it. Matt's got to hurry. Now Kent lost it. Going up the middle out there. That looks to be number 44, Josh, who oddly enough has a goal today. And here's the ball that goes out, but it looks like it'll be Roosevelt. 4:32 left in the ball game. Hope you're enjoying today. I know for a fact I am. Pass to the left side. Gabriel Marshall. Marshall to number 24. That's John Yensel. Excuse me, folks. As that one goes deep towards the right side, and I think it'll be our ball. 4:19 left. It is our ball. No, it's not. Excuse me. Sims has it. I honestly can't recall who scored the only 2 goals for Kent Roosevelt today, but I can tell you We're 4 minutes, 7 seconds away from a win and going to 4-2 on the season, picking up a big conference win. Boy, do we need a conference win or what? I know. The clock ticks on, the gaming ticks on. The Roosevelt Rough Riders shot at winning as there's a pass all the way back. They're probably going to try to find a dignity goal here. Number 16, Stauffer. And now that is, of course, Sims. And they go back towards the left side. Number 2, King Milton. Milton passes it back. He goes back to about the 30, under 3.5 to go in the ball game. And we're going to find someone perhaps as it goes towards the right side in trouble, passing it back. Good job by number 19, Alexander Sims. Sims passes left side. 3 minutes, 7 seconds as the rain comes on down. Sims in trouble. Alexander Sims still looking. 3 minutes to go in the contest. Number 35, holding Morris pump fakes and then passes left. Now here they go, right side, pump faking. Passing at number 19, Alexander Sims, and now going behind that, Roosevelt just passing, obviously looking for dignity goal. Snellenberger pump fakes. Snellenberger looking. He'll pass it towards the left side. We've outscored them 2-0 in this fourth quarter, so obviously things have been going really well for us throughout the entire game. As we have less than 2.5 to determine who wins. It'll likely be us, as Maxwell Kenworthy passes it. 2:17 left in the contest. They're just looking to find someone in trouble left side. Trying to find some perhaps spin move number 2, King Milton. Milton's still on it with a little over 2 minutes in the game. Well, folks, I'm Tommy Maroon, and as we hit the final moments, final 2 minutes, and now less than that, Roosevelt still has the ball. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, and bell icon. Gotta know next time we go live, which will be tomorrow. A BW softball game as that one goes in. Indeed, a dignity goal with 1:42. We don't know who scored it. So they go out with the goal, at least one goal. But tomorrow will be a BW softball game at 3 against Grove City. And then after that, Thursday, we'll be back here at Highland to broadcast Highland softball. I forgot who that's against. And then boys lacrosse, forget who that's against as well. And then Friday will be women's lacrosse at BW Face Stadium against the Marietta College Pioneers. And then, of course, Friday afternoon, the second game of the softball doubleheader against the Otterbein Cardinals. A.J. Wiseman's school, of course. A.J. is not there yet, but he will be playing for that team in red and gold next year. We'll be friends for not so long, I guess. Just kidding. A.J.'s a good dude. So is everybody else on this team. We got 1 minute to go in the contest. Trying to find someone out there. Maybe try to squeeze in a second dignity goal. We've only outscored them 2-1 in this fourth quarter. No, there was no running clock, but obviously it's still a great thing nonetheless. Winning by at least 10 as there's a pass. That goes a little off target with 38 seconds. So the clock will hit 0 in just a bit, and the good guys will come out on top. Looks like Eli Howard is going to get it. I will try to open this door. Might drop my water as I do. But anyways, the ball game ends, and the good guys will pick up the win in pretty convincing fashion, that's for sure. 23 seconds left. We're going towards the right side. I don't think we're going to try a shot. We're not even going to get a shot off. Roosevelt going to try to squeeze in one more goal, perhaps. Driving in. That one misses with 10 seconds. And I'll be closest out to the Rough Riders. 8 seconds left in the contest. Their final score more than likely 13-3. Let's they can get one more in. Roosevelt hoping for one more goal, but I don't think that's going to happen. They can face the scoreboard. Ball's on the ground, clock hits 0, and the good guys win it 13-3. Coach Howard's got to be pretty thrilled about that one. I'd be thrilled if I were him. Good guys did a dandy, to say the least. As the rain comes down, you see well, actually, you don't see it anymore, but take my word for it, 13-3. Black and Green Brigade easily dismantled the Rough Riders tonight. Well, folks, I guess we're done for the night. Mind you, there will be live streams throughout the rest of the week, except for Saturday. Tommy Maroon, thanking you for watching on WHBW. We'll see you around right here on your one stop for all things Highland Ball Wallace. So long, everybody.